I'm safe and partner's safe, the scene is, my patient's safe and the scene is safe. So, first thing we do. Okay. Hi ma'am, my name is Miss Garcia. This is my partner, Ariana Jones. We're EMTs. Can we help you? Yes. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to expose the area of injury. And it appears she has a mid-shaft femur fracture. So Ariana, can you stabilize the patient's legs? Okay. Sorry. So now I'm going to check PMSS. So push down, push up. Okay, closing your eyes will tell me touching the big toe. Closing my eyes will tell me touching my pinky. I'm going to check for the pulse. Okay, pulse is good. And now can you wiggle your toes? Okay, and she can wiggle her toes. I'm going to be applying the bipolar traction splint. So, let me get this. Okay, so here's the splint. So, the first thing I'm going to do is apply the ankle harness. Okay, make sure it's a snug fit. Okay. Now that the ankle harness is on, I'm going to have my assistant pull for traction. Okay, that feels so much better. Yes, ma'am, it will help. And then I'm going to measure the splint on her uninjured leg. Okay. Making sure that bottom is 8 to 12 inches from the heel. Okay, that's good. So this is one. Okay, so now that I measured the splint, I'm going to put the heel down. And I'm going to move the straps around so they're in the right locations. One should be above the femur, the injury, one above the knee, one below the knee, and then one for the ankle. So I'm going to make sure all my flex straps are open. I'm going to locate my groin strap. Okay. So now I'm going to support my patient's thigh, and at the count of 3, we're going to place the traction under the splint. So 1, 2, 3. So now that the splint is in place, I'm going to put the groin strap first. I'm going to make sure it looks like a V shape as high as we possibly can. Okay, now that the groin strap is placed, and keep in mind that if this was a male patient, you would have the groin area, but because she's female, I don't have to. So now I'm going to attach this S-ring to the steed hook so that we can start applying manual traction. Okay. I'm going to keep going until my partner's no longer holding traction. Good? Okay, so now that manual traction is in place, I'm going to be putting the straps on, starting from by the groin to the ankle, so right above the injury, and then right above the knee. Okay, and then right below the knee. And then one from my ankle. Okay, so now that that's done, now how are you feeling? Better. Okay, so now I'm going to check PMSS one more time. So push down, push up. Okay. Closing your eyes will tell me touching the big toe. Closing my eyes will tell me touching my pinky. And then I'm going to check for pulse. And then now can you wiggle your toes? Okay, so all is. So be aside. I'm safe, my partner's safe, the patient's safe, so the scene is safe. So, hi ma'am, my name is Denise Garcia. This is my partner, Ariana Jones. We're EMTs. Can I help you? Yes. What seems to be the problem? I think I broke my leg. Okay. So, looking, exposing the area of her injured leg, I see it's a mid-shaft femur fracture, nothing else. So, Ariana, can you stabilize her leg for me? So, I'm going to be checking for PMSS. So, I'm going to check for her pulse. Okay, that's good. Push down. Push up. Okay, closing your eyes, what toe am I touching? Big toe. Closing your eyes, what toe am I touching? My big toe. Okay, and then can you move her toes for me? Okay, so that's all good. So, she doesn't have any other injuries, so I'm going to be applying a unipolar traction splint. So I'm going to line it up with her groin and measure so that the pole is by her ankle or her heel. Then I'm going to put the medial aspect of the T-bar against her groin and her injured leg. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to be putting on her groin straps first. I'm going to be putting up as high up the groin as I possibly can. Okay, so now that the groin strap is in place, I'm going to be applying the ankle harness. Okay, so for a snug fit. Okay, so ma'am, how much do you weigh? 160? Okay, so my patient just says she weighs 160, but with a unipolar traction splint, we can't go more than 15 pounds. If she weighed less than 160, we would do 10% of her body weight. So, but because she weighs more, because she weighs 160, I'm just going to pull for 15 pounds. This is hard. Okay, it's at 15 pounds now. I'm going to put it a little above so that way when we pull traction, it doesn't lose. Okay, so I'm going to be placing the straps. So first is the thigh. So first the thigh, then we're putting it on the ankle. And because this is a unipolar, it's the only one that can go right above the ankle. Or did I say ankle? Yeah. Not the ankle, the knee, sorry. Then we're going to put one above the ankle. Now this is the knee. Okay. And then I'm going to get the longer strap, and then I'm going to put it under both ankle, knees, and then I'm going to pull together. Okay. So, and then I'm going to put my patient on the longboard, and then I'm going to check PMSS again. Okay, ma'am. So, checking for pulse. Pulse is good. Push down, push up. Okay, closing your eyes, what toe am I touching? My big one. Closing your eyes, which toe am I touching? The pinky. And then can you move your toes for me? Okay, so all is done. Now we're going to load her into the ambulance and then take her to the hospital.